got dressed. By the time we were ready, I think my brother and Star had finally finished. Big Star. Morning, everyone. Hola, I said. This is my cousin, Sister Angel. Star looked at Angel and said, "Hi, girl. I vaguely remember you from last night. I had a couple bottles of Dom Perignon Cristal. I can't remember, but all I know I was good and tipsy." "You were fine, girl," Angel said. "You sure are pretty," Angel said. "You're pretty yourself." Star said back, "I never knew any Mexicans before I met Hector. I've seen some on Buford Highway, but they didn't seem to look like you three," Star said. "What's that mean?" Angel asked him in a firm voice. "I mean, you kind of look black, and I guess I just never seen a Spanish guy as fine as Hector. Except for the big brother on the movie La Bamba, Star." Right then, me and Angel walked over to her to give her a high five, but she hit Angel's hand and hit mine too, but acted like she didn't really want to. I looked at Angel and realized she was trying to figure out why Star was being a little shady with me. But just then, my pager went off again. My shit's been going off all night. Angel said her attitude. Hector walked out of the room. Star turned and looked at him and said, "You ready?" Hector said, "Yeah, just let me jump in the shower real quick." "No," Star said with a giggle. "You can take one at my house. I'm so thirsty I can't wait to drink some Gatorade." "Cool," Hector said. He looked at Angel and me and said, "What are you guys about to do?" Angel said, "Well, I need to pick up my rental car from underground Atlanta parking lot, or my cousin Jaime will kill me, and then we're heading over to his house so Gustavo can meet him." "What's he doing in Atlanta?" Hector asked. Angel responded, "He's a hairstylist at the Buford Highway Flea Market, and he makes hella coins." "Coins?" Star asked. "My gay cousin uses that term a lot." She stared at Angel real hard. "Well, look, girl, if you're going to stare, could you at least drop us off to pick up my car?" Angel said in a smart but sweet way. "Sure," Star said. We all jumped in the car, and it was quiet almost all the way there. I looked and saw Hector's hand on Star's lap, and I also saw Star look over at him and wink. I had never seen Hector this much into any girls before. He always bleeped them, got their money, not because he asked, but because they just gave it to him. Then it was on to the next. We got to the parking lot, and I told Hector to page me later. We walked to rent a car, and there was something on the back tire and the front. I attempted to tear it off, but just as I started, Angel told me to stop because a cop was coming. Well, it was no cop. It was actually a rent-a-cop, otherwise known as security. The security guard told us that boots had been placed on the car, and it would be $100 to remove them from the front and the back tires. Angel looked at her purse, and I checked my wallet. Together we had $10 and some change. I looked at her and said, "Looks like you guys better get busy." She said, "Hell no," in a real loud voice. We both started laughing and asked the security guard to point us to a payphone. And we walked to the payphone. Angel said, "That's one I wouldn't suck for $1 million. We couldn't stop laughing. We laughed all the way to the phone. "Okay, let me call this number," I said. The phone rang and the guy picked up and spoke deep country hello into the phone. "Did someone page G?" I asked. "Yeah, I did, shawty. Last night, you just now calling me?" I know it was Chad, but I asked if it was him anyway, as if I wasn't sure. "Yes, Chad," the voice responded. "You said you only been here a week. How many mother beeps have your number?" He was joking, but I could tell he was serious too. "No one," I lied. Chad repeated, "No one." "Then you should have known who was calling you from a 404 area code." I ignored him and he said, "So what's up with you?" "We just got dropped off at the underground, and there's a boot on Angel's end of the car." "How much is it to take off?" he asked. "It costs $100, but we have only 10. I said. Chad busted out laughing and repeated, "$10? So what are you calling me?" "Look, dude," I said in an irritated voice. I was just calling the number back, and before I could even finish my sentence, Chad said, "Who are you using that tone with? Look, I'm asking you a question. You said only you have $10 and we need 100. So if you want me to give it to you, then you're going to have to ask me nice. Then give me some of that good ass trick." I was quiet. Normally, the only guy I ever talked to me crazy was Kevin. But I looked over at Angel and she saw me smiling, so I turned on the charm and said, "Can you come pay me for the boot, please?" Chad was enjoying the power play. "Say please, Daddy," he commanded. I started laughing, then did as I was told. "Please, Daddy." The begging was not lost on Angel, who looked at me and started laughing her ass off. "Who's that, Daddy?" asked Chad. "Y'all was funny." "Okay, I'm on that way." I thanked him and hung up the phone. Angel just looked at me and said, "All right, girl, Daddy got you in check." We both laughed. Then Angel said, Shoot, let me call my daddy. She picked up the payphone and dialed the number from her pager. Hi, this is Angel. Somebody called me from this number all night and all this morning. So when you get some free time, just call me back. Who did you call? I asked. Angel responded, I think it's D. I know it wasn't any guys from 112 because they were paging when I first got to Fat Tuesdays. And when I was trying to get some money together before you come, the tricks I did meet, I just took their numbers. Tricks were the guys who would pay Angel for her time. Beeping them was strictly business. You better work, I said in my RuPaul voice. I'm so happy you were there, Gustavo. Angel said, you know you are my closest friend, brother, sister, and pinche hook'em. She was trying to be playful, but she was so serious. I know, I assured her. I really love you, Angel. Sometimes I hate thinking about what happened to us in Mexico, but then again, I'm glad it stopped, I shouted. Now let her finish. What, Gustavo? Angel looked worried. I said, please change the subject, please change the subject. I looked at Angel. She was quiet. Then I saw a teardrop before she could wipe it off. We were both silent. I walked off to the payphone, trying to put myself together. A few minutes later, I walked back to Angel. She looked sad as if I had hurt her feelings. Then I said in a calm voice, Angel, thank you for suggesting that me and Hector come live in Atlanta. I love it here. So from this day forward, I never want to talk about Mexico again. It makes me sick to my stomach. Mine too, Angel said. I wanted to talk about anything except Mexico, so I asked, what made Jaime move to Atlanta from Texas? Well, he started clubbing at the gay spots in Texas, then met some white man one night and moved down here with him. Angel said in a quiet voice, are they still together? I asked, hell no. She replied, he probably realized how dirty and nasty that fool was and kicked him out. Angel said, laughing. Nasty, I repeated. I thought he was like tight and all his weight was together. He has hella clients, Angel continued. He makes his Mexicanos look like they have big, beautiful Texas hair. He works all the time. That's how I met Naomi. He does her hair. He cuts and styles her. He does a great job because Naomi is hella pretty. I said, that bitch is beautiful, Angel added on. I know, right? And then I take her to LA with me. We're going to turn it out. Then I said, shoot, y'all are coming out with me to Oakland and Sac. I'm ready, Angel said. So how long have Naomi lived here? I asked. She's just been here a month. She's going back to New York soon, Angel said. That's where I wanted to go. I said, me too, Angel said. As we were talking, I heard a motorcycle in the garage, so we headed back to the car. When we had gotten closer to the car, I could see Chad. He had on his helmet. Boy, I wanted to clank. Bad. He pulled up, handed me some money, and took off his helmet and said, hey, pretty. Chad said to Angel and me, look, I got to take care of some business, so what time should I pick you up? Just page me. I said, Chad said, cool. Revved up his motorcycle engine and zoomed off. Damn, no kiss, no hug, no nothing? I thought. Then I looked over at Angel. What's wrong? She asked. Nothing, I replied. She didn't believe me and said, yes it is, so what is it? Nothing, dear. I said, I just wanted to kiss him. Angel cocked her head and said, well, he's not going to kiss your ass out in public. Why not? I asked. Gustavo, your ass be confusing me, Angel said. You love masculine men, you know you love thugs, and you act like they're going to act like Richard Gere in a love story. She said, laughing. How much did he give you? $200? I said, what? Angel screamed. Hell with the romance. That fool gave you some money. Now let's pay this man and get the hell out of here. We paid the man to hit the freeway, headed to Jaime's apartment on Shuttleford Road. You like him, don't you? Angel asked, yeah, I admitted it. I kind of do. Well, get over it. Just the money because Kevin is living here and that's your true love. I looked at her and said, you know me so well. I do, she agreed. I've been hearing about Kevin for years and you're going to be with him because God put us in Atlanta for just that reason. I looked over at Angel and asked, do you believe in God? Of course I do, she said, as if it was shocked by questions. Don't you? I answered. I don't know. He never seems to answer my prayers. And Victor and Sonia would read my scriptures in the Bible talking about homosexuality was a sin. They tried that shit with Hector one day and he was close to whipping Victor's ass. Well, how do you feel when he said it to you? Angel asked. I wanted to punch him, but Vic and Sonia did so much for us that I couldn't. I said, I really love them. They look out for us and make sure we're okay. Thinking back, I can't believe I used to look at his face and want to suck it when I was Ew, cochinos. I responded, shit. The fool is fine still, but I see him kind of like a dad. Hey, Dad, you would bleep? Angel said laughing, nah. I couldn't feed this to his new wife. I insisted because if you got a piece of this ass, he wouldn't want anything else. I said, then we both started laughing. Gee, your manly ass be bleeping those fools up. Angel said, you don't look or act gay unless you're with me. But I can pull a gold tooth wearing fine ass motorcycle rider. I said, give them your bussy and then have him pay me. She shot back. When we go meet Sex Machine on Monday, you better dance like O-Town 357 singing Boosie Got You Crazy. Except you'll be singing Boosie Got You Crazy. Boosie is what we call boy bling. I know. I said, thinking about Monday, can you still dance? Angel asked. Well, last year I went to this club that Kevin took me to in Oakland called Cables. I explained. It was on the Telegraph Boulevard. I used to watch those Oakland boys dance their ass off to Luke Skywalker. Between watching them and studying music videos, I would practice in the bathroom, so maybe I can. Well, I hope I can. Well, if not, you'll be home with me. Angel joked. Hey, why not? I asked. Good ass and a big... I'll be rich off that. Beep. Miss Thing, do you use your feet? Angel asked. Hell no, I said. But men love for me to jack it while I'm getting tipped.